Hello fellow cinephiles, Film Guru here. Today I'm reviewing Waitress. Now this is a film that came out in 2007 and it was written and directed by Adriana Shelley and it stars Kerry Russell, Nathan Fillion, Jeremy Sisko, Shirley Hines, Adriana Shelley and Andy Griffith. It follows the story of Jenna, a waitress in a pie shop, played by Kerry Russell. And it's about how she is in an abusive and unhappy marriage and she's trying to find ways of breaking out from underneath her abusive husband. She has a variety of ideas of how to do this. One such idea is being involved in a pie making competition, which the prize is $25,000. And she feels if she can get this money, she can leave her husband and start again and open a pie shop, her own pie shop that she's wanted to do for quite a while. Upon working out ideas of what to do, she finds out she's ultimately pregnant and feels she's even more trapped in her marriage. And she doesn't really necessarily want the kid. She just feels it's a bit of a burden. Not that she's going to get rid of it, but she just doesn't want it at this stage because of her relationship with her abusive partner. Then it focuses on her struggling to work out what she's going to do. She starts a turbulent affair with the new local doctor, played by Nathan Fillion, and things get a little bit out of control and she doesn't know what to quite do. She doesn't know whether to tell her husband that she is pregnant or whether she doesn't tell him and just disappears. She tries everything that she can think of, but nothing ever really goes according to plan or works out the way she expects. A variety of different things happen to her throughout this film, and she tries to make sense of things and tries to work out what she does. After the child is born, everything changes for her. She finds clarity and everything makes sense to her, and she makes decisions based upon what she feels after the child is born. Even though she was reluctant to have the child, now once seeing it, she can't not love the child and want to provide support. Look, I really thoroughly enjoyed this film. It's a small little film, very simple story, written and directed by a very talented actress and director, and has a wonderful cast with a variety of very interesting and unique characters. Kerry Russell's really great here as Jenna. She's an actress I've sort of liked for quite a while, like to see more of. And she does a really great job here. You feel for the character. You really want her to succeed and get away from her abusive husband. She does a really great job of that. Nathan Fillion's a good addition to the cast. He's very humorous and very real in certain moments. This film walks a very fine line between comedy and drama really well. Jeremy Sisko plays a really abusive husband and you don't really feel for him. You find him a bit of a schmuck and a mean sort of character. But when she finds the strength to push him away, it's really fantastic in that aspect. Look, it's a very simple and basic story. Of this young woman trying to come to terms and trying to get away from her abusive husband and trying to live a better life, to try and do something with her life, involving pie making. It's something she's always done. Every time she has a stressful moment, she thinks of pies to make that relate to what she's going through. And she's always dreamed of opening her own pie shop and just living the life she wants to live with her, with a young child. Adriana Shelley does a really great job here. She's a really great screenwriter, a really great director, and she's crafted a really beautiful and wonderful sort of film that sort of sucks you in. It reminds me of Kevin Smith a little bit, not in the crudeness or the way it's sort of directed, but just the feel and the sense of it, the dialogue. It's a unique world, it's its own world, and it's very realistic, I guess, of the place that it is talking about and focused on. She was a very talented filmmaker and writer and had done quite a little bit of small bits and pieces of acting, and this was her first sort of real feature film that she wrote and directed. Not long before the film came out, Adriana was unfortunately murdered by her landlord, and we would not see any more of her films or any more of her acting or writing or directing, but we're left with this really great film that she put so much effort into and made a really wonderful little low budget film. It's very impressive, it's kind of sweet and beautiful, and there's a lot to it. It is dark at times, but it is has a lot of light and very colourful, interesting characters that we see throughout the film. And it's just something so quaint and beautiful and simple and quirky about this film. It's just so well done, and I'm so impressed with it. I've seen it a number of times. The more I see, the more I get from it. It's just a really wonderful film. Look, final verdict. If you like something that's a little different, and has interesting, quirky characters, with a storyline that is trying to escape and life that people are in and trying to live the life they want to live. I'm very impressed with this film, and I would recommend it to anybody who likes something that's a bit different and a little quirky comedy. Look, I'm going to give this film a solid 4 out of 5. I'm very impressed with it. Would watch it again, and it's a film that I think I would keep in my collection because it is quite a quirky and beautiful little film that I do enjoy each time I do watch it. Anyway, that's all from me today. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please hit subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy the movies.